Hello, thank you so much for being here. My name is Taylor and today I have a bit of a Hoya haul for you. Hoya haul. It's like two words that just go great together. I purchased, I believe there's 13 plants that I got. Apologies from the get-go. I struggle at pronouncing words in general, so pronouncing names of plants that are foreign to me is a little bit, it's embarrassing a little bit, but that's okay. I'm human. So sincere apologies, but I hope you do forgive me. Also, if you want to correct me in the comments down below, if you just want to chat or you have anything to say, I would love to engage. That's the whole purpose of this channel. I'm hoping to connect with other plant people and or animal lovers, because I do love animals as well, and my introverts, my planty people. Nice to meet you. I don't follow, I kind of live in my own little world, so I used to watch loads and loads and loads of plant content, and now I only really watch like one or two people online. And so I bring this up because I used to be able to see a plant or hear someone else pronounce it and I'd be like, oh, okay, that's how you say it. So then I'd copy, paste. But a lot of these I've never heard of before, but I bought because I found them to be interesting plants. So if you like hauls and you like Hoyas, then keep on watching. This guy is actually very soft. The name of this one, bear with me, is I believe this is called an Ancongenoi. I can't say for certain though. She is dark-leafed Hoya. Her underleaves are definitely much brighter, which gives her this, I feel like there's almost like a transparency, slight transparency, hardly any at all, in the middle of her leaf, and then on the outside she's like slightly bordered a little darker. Maybe it's just a little bit thicker there, and so the pigment of the plant's just a little bit darker there. I don't know, but she's super soft and velvety, which I didn't know when I purchased her, but it was an online order. Ooh, it's so soft. It was an online order, so I didn't get to see them in person, but I just trusted the photos. I'm a big fan of soft textured plants. But I also really like I honestly, I really like Hoya because their leaves are typically harder. I like plants that are just obscure, and Hoyas typically are. So if you were to pet a plant in my household, I would tell you to pet this one because it's quite nice. It's a pretty decent sized plant for this little container. I'm definitely going to repot it probably tomorrow, just because I have some plans later on today that I have to attend to that I don't want to attend to, but sometimes we gotta do things we don't want to do. I honestly don't even know if I'm going to go, but like I always feel guilty when I don't go places. Not healthy, don't do that. Right now all of my plants are just laying on their sides because they can't stay upright, except for this one, because he's not top heavy and he's little. This is a Hoya Kalana. It also is a pink variety, so its blooms will be pink. These also look really nice when they're really bushy and full. I'm excited to grow and propagate into larger plants. That will take some time, but it'll be well worth it. It's all part of the fun. Next up, I have a Hoya Meridithi. She looks like that. And she does have sort of like a purpley gray tone leaf, which is cool. There's definitely like flickers of like plum in there, which I like. I'm assuming that it's probably a Hoya that is prone to sun stressing, which I really like over here. Anything that just makes a plant somewhat obscure or different is enticing to me. So I do like Hoyas that can sun stress. It almost has little like fish fins for leaves. Little like shark tails. I would say they're more like fish fins, but definitely a special specimen. Since I've mentioned sun stressing, here is one that I picked out specifically because it it can sun stress. And she's so pretty. This Hoya is called an Athrina, and it does have some marvelous colors on it. It's reminding me of fall, and when the leaves turn colors in the autumn, might be my favorite time of year. Not a huge fan of Halloween though, for some reason. I don't know why, but she's stunning. She's really pretty. She also gives me just like Tropicana, tropical vibes. Like the colors on her are similar to that of a mango. I feel like this is a pretty popular Hoya. It's the Meridithi. I just love the contrast between this dark leaf and the lighter one here. This is so pretty. Like this almost screams like fallen leaf in the fall on the ground outside. Like just the veiny texture is so pretty. I'm assuming that this is probably its newer leaf, so it will maybe continue to harden and darken. It's such a pretty plant. I love all the details on her leaf. Following up with another large leaf Hoya. This Hoya is called a Latafogia, and she is so beautiful, so waxy, like Hoya leaves are. In brackets on the label, she does have Sarawak, so I'm not sure if that is just maybe an older name for this plant or just an alternative name for her, but so pretty. I love big leaf Hoyas. I never had any large leaf Hoyas in my last collection, rest in peace, but now we have large leaf Hoyas. Okay, next up we have a Hoya Cumana, if I'm pronouncing that right. So pretty. This would look really nice trailing in a bush. I think all Hoyas will look better bushy, but I do like that they're kind of standalone plants. Like they're so unique and they're so tiny. This is a personal opinion, but I do feel like Hoyas are the most satisfying to grow because typically when you buy them, unless you're buying them in like a big box store and they've been, I guess, mass produced, we usually purchase them from sellers who are selling them like it's teeny tiny. This is pretty big though, so I'm impressed, but I'm envisioning a future where I've propagated her and she's full and lush and like a bulky plant. Next up, we're getting into some thicker leaves. I love this plant. This is a Hoya Finoni, I believe, also known as a ripple leaf. I want to like take a bite out of it. I don't know. She's so perfect. Look at all of that. She is the moment. I think I like the veiny texture because they're very alien. Some plant ASMR for you. She's a pretty well established Hoya. Kind of like a lemon lime mix of green with dark veins, which I think gives her that like alien kind of look I was trying to explain before. Okay, we have another sort of soft silky plant. It definitely is velvety, but it is a Hoya Bertoni. Similar to the Hoya Anoi, but smaller leaves and they're more bunched together. I'll show you a side by side so you can see what I'm saying. But these are much longer, larger leaves and they're spread apart a lot more, where these ones are very condensed together, kind of like a palm tree. Just kind of goes, whew. Big fan. I guess similar to the Adansonii as well. My camera totally just died on me, so we're gonna get back into it. I have it plugged in. I hope it doesn't exhaust itself, but where was I? I am nervous to repot these babies, but they definitely need some attention and probably a new soil mixture. I feel like I need to buy some stuff for that, but I will probably make an entire separate video. I know that this will take a really long time, but I want to make my own clay pots. Mostly because, one, I'll be saving money, two, it'll keep me distracted from worldly things that disturb my heart and my peace, and two, I'll have memories from today's date going forward in the future, and I don't know, it'll be like sentimental for me to have and to keep, because who knows where my future is headed or where I'm going. I don't really know. I just have to trust the universe and hope for the best. This is my last large leaf Hoya that I bought, and it's called a Vetilina. I like saying that. Vetilina. Sounds Italian. In brackets, it does also list itself as a Fusco marginata. Fusco marginata. Yeah, I'm really loving these like thick, buttery leaves. They're soft. I want to bite. I am like a very sensory kind of person, and so impulsive too. Not so much anymore, obviously. I have self-control. I'm an adult, but like there's a part of me that just wants to like bite into it, just to like hear the crunch. Obviously I'm not gonna do that, I'm sane, but yeah, it's just, if you know, you know. Stay weird, my friends. I didn't realize I ordered two plants that are very similar, like very similar. I'm not mad about it, but had I realized, I probably would have reached for something a little bit different. It's giving linear. I will probably get them very confused. I don't even know how you would tell the difference between these two. This one is called a Hoya Acularis. It's like very string bean. I do like it though. It's much more like bean sprouty. They're thicker. Also a plant I want to crunch into. But yeah, pretty straightforward. Definitely like a spooky, creepy kind of plant. It's giving spider vibes. And see, but this one too is pretty bean sprouty. It's just a little bit more flat. It's not as rounded. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but it's called a Vesrocharii. Vesrocharii. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I also am apologizing for always touching my nose. Just chronic fur. All up in there all the time. She's cute. Thank you for spending your time with me. This always just brings me back down to earth. I feel like sometimes I can get lost in the sauce, and sitting here talking about my plants and just engaging, it just feels nice. And having the luxury to sit down and just talk about plants feels very peaceful and heartwarming to me. So thank you for joining me. I hope you have a lovely day. I am going to upload this and edit it. It is Sunday, so I'm hoping to get this up on Sunday. Like I said, I do have some plans, but I might be able to bring my computer with me to get this uploaded for, I want to say you guys, but also for me. Thank you, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. It's really lovely outside. I should be outside. Hope you get to enjoy some time outside as well. And put your face towards the sun, which reminds me, I want to start leaving song recommendations maybe at the end or beginning of my video, but I think I'm going to start now. So you can kind of get to know me a little bit better instead of just, you know, showing you my plants. But I really love music, and I did say Face Towards the Sun, and there is a beautiful band that I will mention all the time because they saved my life and I have to give credit where credit is due, and they have a song called Towards the Sun, and it's just that. It's keeping your head up and your face towards the sun. It's a really good feeling song. I will link it down below. I hope you love it as much as I do. They also have a song called Daisy, which I'll link below, and it was like, it's super old school, probably from like 2007, just dating myself. But it's called Daisy. The lyrics in that song go, I picked you up, tilted your wilted face to the sun, hence Daisy. Yeah, anyways, I love lyrics, I love stuff, I love my heart. I don't know, I've just, I feel like I'm trying to find myself again, and this is part of it, I guess. Again, thanks for watching, and have a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. Go hug the people you love.